Hey, welcome back. In this video, we will discuss about the iterators and iterables in Python. So what exactly is an iterator? So an iterator is an object that contains a countable number of values. Okay? An iterator is an object that can be iterated upon, meaning that you can traverse through all the values. Basically, you can run a for loop. Okay? Technically, in Python, an iterator is an object which implements the iterator protocol, which consists of the methods, which is the dunder iter, so double underscore iter double underscore, and the dunder next, basically the double underscore next double underscore methods. These methods will be very important when we will be creating our own iterators in Python. Okay. Now, what exactly is the difference between the iterator and iterables? Okay, so lists, tuples, dictionaries, and sets are all iterable objects. They are iterable containers which you can get an iterator from. All these objects have a iter method, okay, which is used to get an iterator. Okay. So here is an example. If you are a little bit confused, the string hello is an iterable, but it is not an iterator. When we call the iter method with this particular hello string, this iter method returns an iterator. Okay, so let's see that in action. Okay, so let's add our fruits list. Okay, and here we can add apple, then banana, then cherry. All right, so what exactly is this? So this fruits list is an iterable. Okay, so that is why we can run a for loop on this fruits list. So what we can do for fruit in fruits. Okay, and here we can just print the fruit. All right, quite simple, right? Now, if I just run the program, as you can see, apple, banana, and cherry are being printed out here. Okay, all right. Now, this is how we can iterate upon a list. We have seen this before as well, right? When we have been discussing about the for loops in general. So whenever we are having an iterable object, basically we can use a for loop to traverse through all of the elements on that particular object. Okay, so now let's use the iter method to get the iterator. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just comment out this one. So now let's do something like this. Fruits iterator equals to iter, and then inside of that we can pass the object which is fruits. Okay, now as you can see, we are getting the fruits iterator by using the iter method. Now if I just print this one, so fruits iterator, here if I just run the program, we are getting this object, so list iterator object at this memory location. Okay, all right, so this is what we get. Now how we can iterate upon all of the elements of this list? So to iterate upon all of the elements, we have to use the next method here. Okay, as you can see here, we have been discussing about the dunder next method. So we have the next method to iterate upon the next element. So what we can do, if we want to get the first element of this particular list, what we can do something like this. So I'll just comment out this one. So print, and then next, and then we can do fruits iterator. Okay, so now if I run the program, we are getting apple. All right. Once again and once again. So we will get apple, banana and cherry. Okay. We are getting apple, banana and cherry. And then if I just do it one more time, then as you can see, we will get an error, which is the stop iteration error. So this stop iteration error will be handy when we will be creating our own iterators in Python. Okay. So as you can see, first of all, we are getting apple, banana, cherry. And then when we are basically exceeding the index of this list, we are getting the stop iteration error. And it will be the same for the next iteration as well. Okay. So as you can see, we are getting the stop iteration error here. Okay. So this is how we can use the iter method to get the iterator from a basically iterable. Okay. And we can use the next method to just get access to the elements of the iterator. Okay. So as you can see, if I just do something like this, and here is our for loop, right? So if I just run the program once again, as you can see, we are getting apple, banana, cherry for these 3 print statements, and for the for loop, we are getting apple, banana, cherry once again. So I hope that makes sense, right? So under the hood, what exactly happens? The for loop calls this iter function with this iterable. Okay. In our case, it is the fruits list. And then it uses internally the next function basically to get access to all of the elements. Okay. And when it gets the stop iteration error, it basically stops. I hope that makes sense. And I hope that you are able to understand how exactly the for loop works under the hood inside of Python. Okay. Awesome. So in this video, we have learned about the Python iterators and iterables. Okay. And what exactly is the difference between the iterator and iterables. Okay. So the string hello is an iterable. So the fruits list in our case is the iterable as well. Okay. But it is not an iterator. When we call the iter function or the iter method with the particular iterable inside of this particular iter method, right? Then it returns the iterator. And how we can access the individual elements from the iterator? We can access the individual elements by using the next function or the next method. Okay, I hope that makes sense. All right. So we have learned about the iterators in Python.